Again, we're live with no intro because Tony chokes again.
Welcome to the Goatmilk Diaries, guys. We're live, alive. One more week. We've been spared to be around for another week.
Until
the
IP gets sold.
Oh my God! If he sells that damn thing, I swear to God.
Oh God!
Listen, Jim Rogers. If you sell that IP address that I paid for, well,
guys, we got a few things we're going to talk about today.
What are we talking about?
Well, first of all, I want to make sure to bring up something that everybody was like picking on me for talking about because they didn't believe it, but now the man himself actually fucking posted it up and said exactly what I said had happened in a match. You know, so who are we talking about here? Rey Mysterio and what's this guy's name?
Logan Paul?
Logan Paul? Yeah, that guy. Well, the whole thing is like on social media and all kind of platforms, it's been going around ever since him and Rey had his match that he saved Rey Mysterio. And I kept looking at this going, no. Stop making him the fucking hero. The guy was not on his mark. He missed it. He was wiping his eye, looking down, and he rushed in to hurry up and catch Rey because he was going to land on his damn head.
Hold on. He admitted it right here.
It's right there. Right there, guys. So,
I mean, listen, he did
it's not
admit
the first time. It's not the first time Logan would have been around a dead body. So, I mean, let's...
Wait, whoa. We're bringing up the old YouTube days and shit?
You know?
No. Well, you know. But it's just exactly what I said. He comes out and says it. I was just like, thank you. Finally.
Well, dude, he's not shying away from it.
He's not.
He missed a spot.
He's a new dude. How many matches has he had? And they've all been televised.
I know he's been at the training center and he's been putting in a gang of hours, but still, dude, come on.
He's had about as many matches as Roman's had clean title wins.
Yeah, pretty much. Spot on. What do you got concocted there today, Goat?
Oh, today's Goatmilk drink. Remember, guys, to drink responsibly. Okay. In today's Goatmilk, oh man, this concoction is good. I was just raving about this. I hope one day I get paid for this, but till then I'm a fan and I'm gonna recommend it, guys. It's Old Smokies. Mint
it's always some
chocolate
Old Smokies
chip cream. Oh my God. I didn't know about this till like a few days ago. I'm a huge fan now. I put it in some cream Dr. Pepper soda. Fire. Chocolate milk. Fire. You know what I mean? This stuff's good. Damn good. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I'll get some this weekend. I'm going to try. I'll give it a shot.
You guys got to try it. I'm in the whole theme. Mint green in the background. I got my mint green drink. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It's butter. Take a sip if I can.
So, anything eventful happened this week for you guys yet?
Oh, yes. I got a new member in the family.
Oh yeah.
I see him.
Adorable as hell. You gotta bring. Dude, you can't say that and not bring him on.
Let me see. I gotta see. I don't want to yell and bring on.
Save
it
for the end of the show.
But yeah,
that cuteness.
We'll save him for near the end of the show. But what I got,
just send your notorious text upstairs and bring him down to you.
Somebody will come kick in the door with him. But I have to take it easy introducing him to the other dogs in the house because they're all pit bulls. And they get really excited. It's shaky. I don't know the reaction. The female's aggressive. So I don't know how she's gonna take it.
Females have that motherly instinct, though. Usually,
Yeah,
she might surprise you.
From my experiences, though, a lot of mothers, when you bring in pups, are kind of aggressive because they can smell it's not theirs. You know what I mean? It's kind of a threat sometimes. But this little guy, I mean, I had him in my hands the other day in the living room, and she was kind of just growling from her bed, like a really low growl. You know what I mean? Like one of those belly growls.
Yeah.
Like.
You brought him close?
Huh?
You brought him close?
About 4 feet from her.
Yeah, she hasn't sniffed it yet. She doesn't know what it is. It's just a baby, dude. She's not gonna mangle it.
Yeah, I know. And yesterday my wife held him, and she got a lot closer this time, and it was a little different. It was more of a curiosity thing. She was jumping up, trying to smell him in her arms. She didn't exactly jump up, try to grab or bite him. You know what I mean? But it's still like you have to be very cautious. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
He's going to be playful. She's not going to be in the mood, and his teeth are super sharp. So if he playfully bites her, she's going to feel it. You know what I mean?
You know, if my dog was any bigger, because he's so small, he's only 31 pounds, dripping wet. I would love to get his canines replaced with titanium teeth.
Oh,
man, that is. I was watching John Jones did a thing about his dogs. And that's what they do. You can get their canines replaced with titanium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy shit. Well, I mean, the world of dogs and pets is so huge, man. I've been watching videos like forever, for days now, like on end. I had to even remind myself of like how I'm supposed to feed my damn puppy, because it's been a while since I had a puppy, you know. Right. I got this guy at 5 weeks old. So
isn't that a little early?
No, well, it had already been weaned. Weaned, for those of you who don't know what that means, it means like getting the baby puppy used to being off the mom and the milk. So I had to make him mush food for the first 2 days. And I saw him dealing with it really well, so I went ahead and got him some soft food with some kibble, and I smashed that up together. And today he had a big old fat meal. His belly was just swinging from side to side. That boy he tore that thing down, man.
He about to be a big boy.
Oh, he's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be a big boy. Huh?
Big paws? Big paws in that pup?
Good sized paws. I think he's gonna be maybe a good healthy 85 to 90 pounder.
Damn, nice.
My big stud that I have, he's easily 100 pounds. And I feed him once a day. I can't let him explode. I can't feed him 2-3 times a day, because he gets so damn big and he thinks he's still a lap dog. That guy is eating through my walls, literally, like almost to the outside, like, shingles and shit, and broken windows to look out of him in his area. He just doesn't know his size or strength, man. So I really have to watch him. I have to keep his weight down, and when I walk him, I don't walk him, he's walking my ass. But I let him do it because it's the only exercise he gets to pull my 300-pound ass around the streets. And it's a good workout for him, man. Let me take a drink, get a little dry here.
Right, I know there's a subject that threw out there that Tony didn't really want to talk about, just kind of glossed over.
What's that?
I was just wondering what happened to your bills.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. My bills are paid.
Oh.
Not the one with Josh Allen.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you guys? Dude, TikTok's wild.
Bills aren't paid enough.
No, I didn't see it, Ethan. I don't want to see it.
No, so
yeah, I watched it.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I don't want to remember. We're not talking about that right now.
The fact that it was Damar Hamlin. I mean, it was pretty rough. But, you know, Niners bounced back. Good win.
Who knew?
Dude, it sucks. Dude, it genuinely sucks for the Browns. They like start coming up, and then like Deshaun's out for the year now.
They were looking strong. Good defensive line, brother. They were doing good. They were looking like a little monster for a little minute.
Dude, legit defense. I mean, legit defense.
And wow. I mean, you never know. This is why football is so exciting. You never know.
I want to start placing bets. Like, I want to start getting like all these people do like these parlays and all this shit like that. Oh, that's my next thing I want to get into.
You know, I stopped betting on games. We're talking back in the 90s. When Cowboys were my team, we had Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, but those back in the 90s, those games you were betting on, you were throwing
every fight.
you were throwing dice at a brick wall in front of a house.
So, you know, that's the last time I was placing bets with anything in sports, involved anything in sports. Then UFC came along and ruined it for me.
Right?
Anyway, I started a new job, fellas.
Oh yeah. You remember, right?
Got to make a
Were
change.
you able to get your tassels and stuff in your size? And...
It's in the suitcase. I bring it to work every day.
Oh, suitcase.
No, sometimes when we talk, we dove into this a little bit. Well, we've done it a couple times about how we don't really talk about a lot of things as men.
Sure enough.
This will be something. When you find yourself in a situation that you feel yourself stagnant at night, there's always a way to change. There's always a way to change that situation. And no matter what you feel about a situation that you're in, if you feel loyalty to a job, or if you feel loyalty to the people that you work with, understand one thing. And I said it, and then it was fed back to me, and I felt that it was time to make a change. And this is a gem, so write this down. You can't eat loyalty. So when it comes to business, you must focus what's most important for what you're working on. It should be you. The answer should be yourself and the betterment of your own life. Well, I made a decision, I made a switch, and I got a raise out of it, and I'm optimistic about the future. It changes things when you change things. When things feel stagnant in your life, and you have to make it. And Mendoza, you just rode this train, and we talked about this behind, behind the scenes and everything. But when things feel like you're not going anywhere, and there's no more growth to be had, make a change. Because life is about growth, and you should be growing as you move on forward. You shouldn't be sitting in the same spot, growing stagnant. So, new job, new start, good stuff.
Good. Good.
Your quote was a lot more eloquent than mine that I think about all the time.
What's that?
It's being a good employee is like being a good hoe. The better you are, the more you're gonna get fucked. Truth.
Well, that's another way. That's another way to put it.
Very inspirational, believe it.
He's not wrong.
He's not.
He's not wrong. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of these businesses or smaller companies where we were taught since we were younger to be up early, get to work on time, be 15 minutes late. 15 minutes early, right?
You were raised to be 15 minutes late.
If you're on time, you're 5 minutes late.
Sorry, it slipped. But be a team player, help out everybody. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. And I've heard people before, owners of companies, and including where I work now, come in and say, oh, we got to improve. We got to do better. And we're looking to do better this time. And we're looking to grow and all this and shit. And the whole time, my mind always wanders off, right? Because I go, who is this guy or this chick talking about? What's all this French talk? We. Like, what do you mean we? So we can grow and get better. We need to improve. Like, what are you talking about? Because last I know, we didn't have the same bank accounts. And my wallet's not getting as fat as yours.
Is there a we fund for all this work? Like,
exactly, right? I mean, I think that's what really bothers me. Like,
greed will kill anything.
I don't have a problem with you coming and putting some extra money in my hand and go, hey, listen, I would really like it if you put a little more effort. Here's some extra dough. Let's get it popping. And you know what? You got my full attention, and I'm going to be in there working my ass off.
It's funny how that changes the motivation.
Exactly.
I work for one of the largest distribution companies in the United States. And
which factories?
No, bigger. Their solution, much like every solution, when you have disgruntled employees, what do?
Pizza party.
You have a pizza party.
Pizza party.
Tomorrow's our Christmas pizza party.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not even lying.
Here's your Christmas bonus. We're gonna give everybody a new set of work boots.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you. That really helps me with everything that's going on. I appreciate. I feel valued.
You know, but again, I don't want to come off sounding ungrateful because you know what? When I got this job, I mean, I've had the same job for 20 years, and I got this job. It was, you know, my wife was pregnant with the first kid, and it was a decent paying job at the time, 2002, 2003. You know, it was a decent paying job, and you know, a mile and a half from my house, and
you got babies
everything like that. Yeah. And then after you work a job for so long and you learn the ins and outs of people and you see, I mean, I've probably gone through of upper management teams. I've probably gone through 5 upper management teams. And these are like big wigs. And it's just like, you all learn the same spiel that they're going to give you. It's written out of the same book. It's designed for the short-term employee, the 18-month employee. So when you have these guys that are there for 10, 15, 20 years, it's
you watch that video, we're like, oh my God.
Yeah, you're just in one ear, out the other.
I get that. Shit.
And
it reminds me that Dave Chappelle thing. We here at Pop Copy, like
oh yeah, Pop Copy. Who doesn't?
Dude, if you don't remember Pop Copy, I don't know. You're too young. You're too young for this show if you don't remember Pop Copy. Hell yeah, lick toes.
When I was your age. Dude.
Yo, Dave Chappelle is a genius. I love Dave Chappelle.
He is.
Hey guys, I have another topic. It's kind of random, but I know somebody. I'm not going to relinquish the name because it's uncouth to say where somebody works in this kind of level. But this person works at a facility where in New York State, if you are an organ donor, your body goes through them so they can do all the blood work, everything, make sure you're cool, you're not loaded with drugs, they're not going to take organs out that can't be used, whatever. So if you're an organ donor on your license, right? Yeah. I don't know how it is. Is it the same way in California?
It was, from what I remember.
You can sign to be an organ donor, right?
Yeah. When you do your driver's license, yeah.
Right. Right, so it's right on there. So if something happens to you in the car, they automatically know that whatever they can save, they will save, and they have your permission to do so.
Yep.
Well, I just found out that if you're dead and gone, and you're an organ donor, you made this choice in sound mind, right? These are your organs, right? What's in your body should belong to you, correct? You came into this world with it. You're going to leave with it. That's all you got. Truly, it's all you really have. So I decided to be an organ donor because I have really good eyesight. I have really great hair. What I'm getting at is if you can help somebody, help somebody. Oh yeah. I don't know if we can transplant that, but whatever. Sure, make a wig out of it. But either way, I'm not using it anymore. It's no big deal. When your body gets to this place, okay, say something happens to you, God forbid, and you're in a car accident and you're an organ donor. When your body gets to said establishment, they call your closest family, next of kin, whatever it would be. And I just found out that if your family says, no, you're not donating anything off their body, it doesn't matter what you signed or what you said. It's completely negated. If somebody close to you says, no, you're not doing that. So your decision to donate your own faculties, once you're not in use of them anymore,
okay,
it's completely wiped off the table.
In California,
hopefully Ethan's going to say the same thing I'm going to say, because there was an issue with this about 15 years ago that I remember.
So California's more stringent on what you sign is what you live with, because like for organ donor, like my mom wasn't an organ donor, but she was on a do not resuscitate. So when she was dying, the state of California considers what do you call where they put food in your stomach manually? I forget what they call it. Food pump or whatever.
Yeah.
Like an IV, a feeding tube?
Yeah, IVs, feeding tubes, anything like that. That's considered life support.
Okay.
And that goes against the do not resuscitate. So no matter how much.
My brother was an EMT.
That's like, dude. What happened to respecting people's wishes? Now, to me, in this term, I got really upset. I got really passionate about it because these are your final words, your final wishes.
I don't know. I think there's a reason for it now because it probably goes along with the story I read a couple years ago, probably about 3 years ago now, where a family is suing the military because a lady donated her body to science after she was dead. She wanted to do some good for the world. Family finds out. They just strapped this bitch to a chair and blew her up to see what happens. I'm not joking. You can look it up.
All right, well, I said I was an organ donor. I didn't say just like put a bomb in me. I didn't say that. That's kind of a wasted. In that case, send me off on a pyre with 2 coins on my eyes. I don't.
You're not specifying. You can specify that her body would get donated to science. That was their science experiment, seeing what happens to the human body with explosives.
I didn't say donate. I didn't have anything written down as far as like NASA can take me away, or they could beam me up to the aliens for experimental research. I said I'm an organ donor, which means that you can take my eyes, you could take my lungs, you can take my heart, my brain.
No, not necessarily.
Either way, as long as something that my main focus when you hear about organ donation, it's to somebody that is blood compatible with you.
Have you watched the movie 7 Pounds?
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of exactly when you were talking about that.
Okay.
That rushed heart to the hospital. That's what I think of when I think about organ donation. That's exactly what it came into my mind, E.
So here's the thing. in California about 15, 16 years ago, somewhere around that timeline, there was a big discussion about this, and you had a little mark on your driver license or ID that said you were an organ donor. If you got in a fatal car accident or something happened where you're not going to make it through, they were legally licensed to do what they please with your organs, and do what they needed to do for whatever the reason. I remember them having a huge dispute with this Hispanic family because in their culture, in their religion, when they notify the family, the family gets to decide where they're going to bury, right? Whether it's going to be cremation or things like that, right? So traditionally, Mexico's not like here. If you die today, dude, they're burying your ass tomorrow.
Yep.
They bury your ass quick. Like if your mom dies and you take off on a plane flight, you probably can't get there quick enough to see the burial. I'm telling you right now. Because in Mexico, they bury you with everything. They don't do the whole autopsy, pull everything out, all your heart, your organs, and stuff like that. No, you're going whole. And they had a big argument about this. It went to court and everything, and the family came out winning on top over that decision. And it started off like another, California, a lot of conspiracies out there, people that talk about this. But a lot of people were saying like that, let's say you get in a car accident, your airbag flew open and paramedics get there. All you got was a little bop over here. You're bleeding a little bit. You know what I mean? Paramedics come walk over to you and say, "Hey, how you doing? Everything's okay?" Yeah, I'm good. Then you take a little rag and put it over your mouth, or fucking take you into the paramedic van.
No,
we need a few of his parts.
No, you was not. You was not all right. You going?
Did anybody else hear him say anything? No. Fuck, he must not be all right.
Did he just say goodbye and croak over?
He's convulsing.
But there's so many gray areas with like bodies and organ donation. Another one I was reading of that I'm a fan of that people. So Planned Parenthood harvests embryos.
All right. Whoa. Listen, hold on. If we're gonna do this, if we're going down this rabbit hole, I'm going to get some popcorn. Because I love dude. I said conspiracy theories the other day, but dude, I'm super down for this.
What is it called? Going
to get some popcorn.
Stem cells. So they harvest embryos because say Tony, you're how old?
30. I'm gonna be 38 soon.
So at a 38-year-old man, you cut yourself and it takes time to recuperate, right?
Yeah, I still got a mark on my knee. I stabbed myself with a knife.
But that's because when you were a 1-year-old Tony, your skin and your body cells would recuperate at 2 million, 3 million times a day.
That shit would have been gone like weeks ago.
Yeah, as you get older, it slows down. So you're from going from 1-year-old when you were recouping 2-3 million skin cells a day to 50,000. So what they do is they take these embryos, these blank embryos that haven't been assigned a gender or they're nothing, but they take these clean embryos and they harvest them into stem cells. They take these stem cells and they inject them into people's knees, their hearts, their shoulders.
Rey Mysterio is a big proponent for stem cell research.
Whatever ails you, and it works
big time. All these guys. Especially like Conor McGregor, all these guys.
Gamblesarian. Yeah, Gamblesarian.
You can't do it here.
You can do it here, but it has to be with a certain type of embryo that's not as effective. You can go down to like a lot of the rich people, they'll go down to South America and they get the good shit. But again,
who'd have known you gotta go to South America to get the good shit like that?
Right? I'm a fan of those type of treatments and stuff like that. Is because it's like, if it works, it works.
Dude, if I could do that, I'd be a beast all over again. I'd be a monster.
And
killing
what's that thing that comes out?
Be at the gym benching 500 pounds all over again.
Right?
These Superman shit. I'll be like, dude, if I swear, I'd be putting them in like my protein shake and shaking that shit up.
I'm telling you, bro. Just give me some stem cell pills.
Dude.
I'll take every morning.
Yeah, dude.
But the problem is you have what's involved is you have people with good intentions, and then you have just shit people, like those people that left a bunch of bodies in a mortuary somewhere and fucking just leave them to rot.
Dude,
another thing. Did you know I learned today? There's a thing called water cremation.
Water cremation.
Shit, you not. I just learned it today. So they put you in this big ass tank with some chemicals and water, right? This is basically what's going to happen.
You come out like a goo instead of an ash.
No. So your organs and your skin, and your skin and everything like that get turned into a goo because it's churning, and these chemicals strip your body of everything minus your skeleton. Then they take that goo. And they put it in a jar, and they take it to this. It's because it's fertilizer. It's fantastic fertilizer.
Holy shit!
And they have land that they fertilize it with. Then they take the remaining skeletal structure, powder it, and give it to the family.
Okay.
I have a new thing. I'm not
found human remains in certain forms of food. They've tested food, and then they say there's a certain percentage of human remain in there.
Is it true?
Listen, I changed my whole thing now. Remember we just got on that whole like I was really hard on that organ donor shit?
Yeah.
I'm done with that now.
I'm
on to something new now because E got me on some new shit now.
No,
now I want something different. So, anybody ever watched the movie How High?
Yeah.
How high?
Okay, now I want to do the Goo Gone thing that you just did. I want to be like Goo Gone, and then I want y'all to plant a special plant with my ashes or my fertilization.
Why? Hold on. Why would we do that?
Because when you smoke,
every time we smoke it, we get kicked off the podcast.
No, that's the thing. That's gonna keep me in the game, baby. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna keep me in the game.
I want to be
I'm trying to be in it after I'm gone. You're gonna smoke it. So I can show up in the background and be like, ooh.
No, I'm not even trying to show the background. I'm trying to be stuffed in my kid's living room like this. I'm a coat rack. Dude,
I'm behind. Dude, you smoke one little bit of that, like how high?
I'm gonna do LA
and I'm in
here and say,
I'm gonna come in there like, I'm gonna be up in there like Redman. Like I'm gonna go.
No, see, people take it too far because like I was watching one the other day on TikTok. It popped up. Have you seen where they'll go to funerals and like they had a funeral where this dude was on his motorcycle? They posed him on his motorcycle.
Dude, Puerto Rico.
They did one at a gym. This dude was like posed up, like.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm like, don't make a fool out of me when I'm dead. Just let me lay down.
I'm gonna pose Tony on the ladder.
Tony on the ladder. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking all 6 foot.
Don't joke.
We're gonna put him in an extra deep coffin.
I'm gonna need a
long coffin where his head and feet don't touch the ends at all.
Especially from y'all, after I dealt with all your little short jokes, I'm gonna need a little respect after I die. I'm gonna need you to slide some stilts underneath my suit and give me some extra long pants. You know what I mean? Make that casket a little bit longer. Just like, you know, we were just kidding.
I go through these weird phases. Like I went through this phase of watching cremations. Like how
what
people.
What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
I get bored.
You're fucking so
guys.
So like different countries have different processes. Obviously, the more civilized countries they're kind of standardized. But then you back into like, you know, the Indias and stuff like that. So like this chick died. I'm not joking. These motherfuckers put down some railroad ties, slapped her body on top, stacked railroad ties all around her, gassed her up. I was like, they didn't forget it. Family comes up.
Hold on. Now, listen, to light somebody on fire is not a disrespectful thing in death. And I will tell you why. For history,
Don't go to the Viking thing.
It's not just the Vikings. The Romans did it.
Don't say Darth Vader.
Darth Vader has done it. But, like, dude, it's been throughout history. Greeks have done it. Romans have done it. Vikings have done it. In the older days, they used to put 2 coins on your eye for the boatmen.
They burned them witches.
Most people don't know what the hell. No, there was no mercy for the Salem girls. I feel bad for them. And you know what? I watched a thing on that. I did go down a rabbit hole about that. And we'll get to that in a minute. We'll stretch the show out to an hour. I promise, guys. But when you're going through, like, into the whole realm of, like, who's going where, what do you guys believe? Are you getting reincarnated?
So
Or are you going upstairs or downstairs?
I think
What
we've been
do you think?
recycled a few times, and I do believe that there is, like I've said this before, there is a middle ground here somewhere, and there is some form of reincarnation. We have very limited memory, but the things that we do, and I think that there's a reason why some people naturally are so good at certain things sometimes. It's just, there can be a person trying to take my father-in-law, for instance. That guy's been trying to learn to play guitar for maybe 30 years and can't get out of strumming 2-note. And there's kids I've seen that they pick up a guitar and in like 2 months they're playing like a damn pro. Like they've been at it for their entire life. You know what I mean? Or people pick up just,
I mean, you got Jimi Hendrix and you got Lil Wayne.
crafts and things like that. Yeah, I mean, but there's got to be, because music's been applied for a long time.
Apply logic and leave out religion for a second, right? We're made of energy. It's
100%. Totally believe
clear. Energy doesn't dissipate. It only transfers.
Transfers, exactly.
So we're in a transfer state. So if you take the religion part out of it, because it's very anticlimactic to be like, well, there's a place called heaven and a place called hell.
And you got to remove it, or else you're never going to get out of that subject. You're going to end at heaven and hell.
And that's it.
And you're done. There's no more open ideas or conversation for exploring. You know what I mean? So you gotta boot it out of there to open your mind and get into other things, other ideas.
Yeah, the one I've been getting into lately is like the transfer of energy and how your timeline and we're just on different parallels, different planes of reality. And because look at it this way, they said if you take a grain of rice, like 1 grain of rice, and hold it up to the sky, that's the size of our galaxy compared to however many millions of galaxies are out there.
Yeah, I have heard that before.
They said the laws of probability state it's a fact. It's not a guesstimate. It's a fact that there's another Mendoza in another galaxy doing exactly what we're doing right now. It's a statistical fact.
Hello, Facebook user. Guys, if you're going to jump, I see a lot of Facebook users. If you're going to jump in, why don't you just hop onto the StreamYard and register your name so we can see who's
or go on YouTube.
And you can go on YouTube too. But we are giving out free milk. If you just reach out to Antonio Mendoza, he offers free milk every Wednesday, only during the episode, but you got to hit him up during the episode. So if you're not watching, if you're not commenting, you don't get no milk.
Just give me time, because I got to refill and regenerate.
Right? Yeah, it looks like you're, I've been told that it makes you look silly when you drink milk on the show.
Oh, but it does your body good.
That's right. That it does. Listen, I've seen that in a commercial, so I know it's true.
Oh, of course. Come on now.
Listen, I got something that's going to mess y'all up. Now, I want you to hear me out, and I just want you to sit on this and marinate. Now that we're on the subject. Okay. So they say when you die, you see a light, right? Right? Stay away from the light. Stay away from the... What if the light is a hospital room? And the reason why you're crying when you wake up, when you get born, is because you realize that you just worked your whole life.
Yeah, I've gone over this.
And now how? What if that's because some babies don't cry? So what if you're a bum and you're born and you don't cry because you're like, oh my god, I get to start over.
But but just applying logic to it, right? Again, it's one of those things. Is this guy on YouTube? I was watching this video. He's talking about reincarnation and this and that, right? He's like, so when you die, you're basically offered three choices. There's two choices. There's what's in front of you, which most people take because they're scared to look what's behind them. But oftentimes what's behind them is their family that they left. So when they take what's in front of them, what's in front of them is the reincarnation. And in that reincarnation, Tony could come back as a 5'10", 110-pound, blonde-haired, blue-eyed model and have no recollection of anything like that. But your energy's needed. Your energy's needed, so it snowballed into other mental illnesses that people suffer from. Like,
or do we just keep getting sent back here till we get it right?
No, so it makes a lot of sense if you really think about the theory, right? All right, so Mendoza, you die right now, right? You dead. God rest your soul.
God.
But you're reincarnated. You reincarnated as a lady.
His ass is still find his way back to Goatmilk.
No. Check this out though.
That's not necessarily bad, because I will be the biggest whole lesbian you've ever seen in your life.
Well, no. But here's where
I regular that I used to be.
Here's where the applied logic makes a lot of sense. So Tony's reincarnated a lady, but he's one of those people.
Wait! I thought we were talking about Mendoza now. No, I'm a
Mendoza.
He was a lady, but now I'm a girl.
Mendoza's reincarnated as a lady.
No, shit. We're back to me.
But he's one of those people that, from the time they were a child, they thought they were a boy. And what happens is
wants
his
to
theory.
do the helicopter one last time.
No. So his theory is upon the energy transfer, wires got crossed, and he still has that recollection, that deep recollection that he's Mendoza. He was a boy, and that's why he transitions to being a transgender person that identifies as a male, because those wires never were recrossed.
Okay, so how the hell didn't this happen for the whole entire history of man?
It's a glitch.
And it's just popping up in 2023.
No, they're just glitching. No, it's been around for a long time. Look at Bruce Jenner.
Forever. That's been.
It's just glitches. It's glitches in the Matrix.
Old, but our world is
glitches in the
new.
Matrix.
But our world is very new, but this planet is very old. So a lot of these things weren't recorded in history. And even for people that have psychological problems, were mistaken for being possessed by demons and shit like that. So a lot of those people were were killed. You know what I mean?
Look at hieroglyphics. Look at the hieroglyphics on some of the pyramids and shit. They're fucking chilling with aliens in some of those hieroglyphics.
Exactly.
You can't explain it.
Bro, I mean...
Dude, in order for you to
can
say
explain
that...
it.
If you say that there's no such thing as aliens today, to me, you're just a big ball of naive.
That's like saying
Like,
that Battlestar Galactica never existed.
But the thing is, it's what... Here's the thing, though. It's what...
And that Star Wars is number one.
But riddle it
Shut
this
up,
way,
you.
though.
You don't talk like that ever again on this show.
But riddle it this way, right?
Fucking Trekkie.
Pull it back. The United States was founded in when? History lesson. When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
Oh shit, I don't
I was
know.
gonna say, are we talking about Columbus or are we talking about
1776. No. Columbus discovered New America in 1492. We signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776.
That's a long road, bro. It's a long road.
How long is 1776 from 2023? How many years is that?
Too long for us.
Do the math.
to
Do the
not
math real
be
quick.
Oh, I ain't get my damn
Somebody do the math.
calculator.
2023 minus
Is anybody
1776.
ready to do math?
Get a phone or here. I got it right here. I got my phone.
Yeah, do the math.
Just real quick though, because this
Oh,
is an
I like your-
eye-opener
I
for
li-
me.
I like
Trip
your
out
smoking
on this.
skull, by the way.
Trip out on this, Tony. Is the United States government a democratic? Is it a democratic government?
It's supposed. It was supposed to be.
It's not. Not anymore.
Why? Why is it
Because
supposed to be?
the government was supposed to be designed by the people for the people. That's why in the Constitution, when it was written, we wrote escape clauses because Washington and Franklin and all these guys knew that when you give people power, people abuse power. And that's why they explicitly writ that the people of the United States have a right to bear arms. And in that right to bear arms, you know what else they put in that, right? The tree of liberty should often be refreshed by the blood of the patriots and tyrants. We're past tyrannical government.
You know what, Facebook user?
So check this out. Tony, recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Politics. Listen, I don't want to even talk about politics, okay? Facebook user, listen. I believe the biggest problem that we have in America is that we don't drink out of the skulls of our enemies anymore. I have nothing to do with politics.
No, we're soft.
I have nothing to do with that shit.
Socially, economically, everything, we're soft. We're a soft nation.
Get a sword. And I don't mean a little sword. I mean a sword.
No, but
And
hold on, let me finish though. Let me go back to what I'm saying. Just 247 years we've been a country. An established country, right? In that 247 years, we've had World War I, World War II, Vietnam War. How many wars have we had?
Civil.
Now you left
out the Civil War. We fought amongst ourselves.
Now you look at our debt. Look at our national debt. Something like 23 trillion dollars, right?
Yeah,
China owns 60% of our national debt.
Who's making a car payment right now?
No. So what's going to happen? Here's the issue. What's going to happen is at some point, China, Russia, United States, we're going to be the three guys standing on the three-sided octagon. And it's not going to be like people are going to be like, oh, they're going to nuke you, they're going to nuke us. That's not how the war's going to be. They're going to fuck with your infrastructure. The United States is going to bury your infrastructure. And you know what? You're going to have fucking three broke countries. That's what's going to happen. As much as I would love right now to look out my window and there be a fucking red dawn where some fucking Russians are parachuting from the sky and I can just go have target practice. That's not going to happen.
You're all right. Reincarnation, Columbus, and politics. I mean, what are we going to do? Guys, you guys want to talk about aliens?
Facebook user, who are you?
I
love to know.
But
I want to
check this
know.
out.
Like we're getting some feedback here, and you know what?
But
This is who you
show.
are.
We didn't even talk about a script before we even
Bro,
started the goddamn
we'll
show.
send you a link.
Look,
We'll send you a link, homie.
I told you
Everybody's
to
always
recite. I told you to recite something for me, and I want you to listen closely to what you're saying when you recite this.
The Pledge to America?
Yeah, Pledge of Allegiance.
Recite the preamble.
Pledge of Allegiance to the United States.
Nope, rested already.
Oh.
Yeah, I see. It's been a while. I've been
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And
to the Republic.
Stop right there. Say that again.
Yeah.
I should get Carmine on the show for this. He'll love it.
Bring Carmine on.
Republic
For which it stands. Listen, do you know what a republic is?
We're not going back to talking about Star Wars. We're not doing
Republic. I was going with Rome, but we can go with Star Wars. Star Wars is a better example of how it goes wrong.
No,
guess what they did? Guess what they did at the end? They put one guy in charge, and look what that guy did.
Every society in the history of the world is a prime example of how it's going to end. The Roman Empire, everything. We don't evolve for the better because that's not in our nature.
No,
we just
don't. No.
We're gonna come to a time when there's gonna be a catastrophe, and maybe it's the Red Dawn, maybe it's fucking The Walking Dead, maybe who knows, right? But for the people that get upset when you talk about politics or you talk about reincarnation, bro, we're just talking about stuff of interest. I love for Facebook user to come on. I don't know who he is.
Hey, listen, we're just going down rabbit holes here, man. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. We're just going down rabbit holes.
We appreciate the dialogue.
We're a bunch of just regular ass guys.
Unless you're Jim Rogers, we appreciate the dialogue.
Who?
I'll tell you what, guys. Out of all the scenarios, I think that if we had a zombie apocalypse, I think I'm getting more and more comfortable with the idea of that happening.
How can you not be comfortable with the idea?
I'm just more and more comfortable with it.
So unless you're one of the weaker Americans,
I've really gone down this rabbit hole, right?
Good.
So to not be comfortable with the idea or the living of like a zombie apocalypse type world where you're just being self-sufficient. You're worried about your safety, your family safety, and your livelihood. That's it. You're not worried about getting up and going to a 9 to 5. You're not worried about
harvesting. You go back to hunter, being what we were born to be as hunters and gatherers. That is literally what we've been classified as in history.
You have to have your circles of people and how they would help you.
So when we got a rendezvous point?
We gotta plan this. We
gotta plan this shit.
I can put shit together. I can make things work.
All right.
I can make the easy kills. Not a problem.
I'm just trying to get to Ethan as fast
I'm never
as
not
possible
ready
because
I'm never not ready.
Ethan's like a bunker. He's got a bunker,
dude.
And I'm cool. Like I can go hunt.
I'm never not ready.
Jesus Christ, this dude's doing a podcast. He's ready for the world right now.
Oh God.
Anything else? We got. Listen, baby, this is why you join us every week for Goatmilk.
You gotta join.
Goatmilk chaos.
But again,
this is why you join us.
Again, we've made it so. We've made the culture so pussified that you're scared to talk about home protection. You're scared to talk about firearms. You're scared to talk about this. You're scared to talk about that because everybody's so fucking pussified these days.
Oh my goodness, Ethan, did you just show a gun?
No.
Oh my goodness.
It boggles my mind of how most of the people who are watchers are men, that we, and
Dude,
there's still.
Well, there still may be some stragglers, some little exponentials.
I agree. But again, though, it's a good rabbit hole to go down, and it's a good thing to think about because at the end of the day, we're not guaranteed. Here's the thing.
Gotta stay ready.
Right?
You gotta stay ready, bro. It's just.
Nope, not
Tony,
doing that
you
on
ready?
TV. I'm not doing that on camera, bro.
You gotta be ready.
Hold on, but hold on a thing. If you're one of those people,
I'm ready. Let's just say that.
No. If you're one of those
ready.
people, this isn't direct anybody on the screen, but if you're one of those people that think calling 911 is the answer, good luck.
Order food and call the cops to see which one shows up first.
No.
Cops always show up when everything's said and done.
Like, what are they called? First responders.
Yeah.
They're responding to you fucking being dead already.
Yeah, I mean,
they're the mop-up crew.
I know situations where the fire department gets there a lot faster than the police.
And you understand, according to the Supreme Court, police actually have no moral or civil obligation to protect you. If you're being beat to death, they can walk by you and not do shit and not get in trouble. That was Supreme Court ruling. They have no actual civil obligation to protect you. That's why it doesn't say to protect and serve anymore on their squad cars. Mind blown on that.
I remember that from Transformers, how the police
To
car.
enslave and dude, that Mustang was sick though, bro.
That Mustang was.
I want to do my own version of a cop car, just to drive around town. Fucking Mustang or something, just decked out, blacked out. That'd be sick ass. But
that was
nice
sick.
But no,
To punish and enslave. Damn, that thing was bad.
But that's the whole thing. Is like there's no obligation.
Now, sometimes I wish that we actually had truth goggles. What's the movie called with Roddy Piper? Where he would put on the damn glasses.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, but I'm all out of bubble gum.
Roddy Piper.
That was an eye-opening movie for me, because when he put those glasses on and he read all the signs around town, you know what I mean, and he saw what they really meant behind those messages. That was kick-ass, and that's this world today.
And you know what that's what this world is today. You know who the people are in this world? Have you seen the movie Falling Down?
Yes.
That's what the people are in this world these days. They're fucking Michael Douglas, just trying to get to work and has a real shitty day.
Yeah. I love his little flat top in that movie.
Yep.
That was hardcore. Guys, gonna take a break real quick. Brought to you by Old Smokies. Mint chocolate chip cream liqueur.
He's taking a break at the end of the show. He's doing what he was trying to show you what he was doing in the beginning of the episode. But now he's already listen, if you haven't talked to Jim or
what's on your mind?
Sorry. Listen, it's the way the show started, I'm sorry. Very upset about this IP address shit. I'm gonna keep it underneath until. But listen, dude, when you come on the show, you're supposed to intro with what we're having tonight, and you didn't do that today. You didn't do it. You didn't do it at all.
I did it a little after. You might have missed it.
Oh, was that one?
For it.
Oh, okay.
Ethan was there for it.
That's the minty nasty fucking.
It's chocolate chip mint. Who doesn't like it? Tastes just like the ice cream. It's so
mint
good.
Chocolate chip. Can't do mint.
Can't do
Can't
men?
do it.
What?
No.
Oh,
No.
man.
None of that. Can't
Well,
do it.
It's good stuff.
It's
smart.
fucking
kids,
gross, bro.
fuck it.
Where'd you hear that from? Where do we hear it from?
What exactly did you hear? that we
Facebook
heard
user. What did we hear and where did we hear it from? I would like to be more specific so we can give you a good answer.
Well, shit. I think we covered a lot of topics tonight.
We
Goddamn,
covered a
we
lot.
did. For not having a pre-show workout. We definitely went down a lot of holes.
We really need to dive back into on the next episode. Dive back into we'll have that'll be our Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving show.
Oh, I got something good for Thanksgiving. Real good.
You know what? I will be indulging with you for that show.
There you go.
I will be having some milk of my own.
So should we talk about Christopher Columbus?
What's up, Drew?
Drew, what's
Hey,
going
what up,
on,
Drew?
baby? No, man, I can't do it, bro.
Tell him about the chocolate chip mint.
Bro, I was just saving it for y'all, man. I was saving it for y'all. I was making sure y'all had enough, you know.
Correct. They don't have to lawfully serve and protect.
Don't have to lawfully serve and
They don't have
protect.
to lawfully serve and protect.
Where did you hear that? Was it a Supreme Court ruling?
It was a Supreme Court case. It was a Supreme Court case, probably 10, 15 years ago. And
Can we look that up to confirm? Because I don't want to bring it into the next episode. I would like to have
let
some
me see if I can
facts.
find it.
No, he's not lying. That's the truth.
No, I'm not denying him. I just like to bring up
Are
some
you
facts so
calling
we
him
don't
a
have to
liar?
stretch. You can't call Ethan a liar.
Because on
Ethan
this
doesn't
show,
lie.
we represent and present nothing but
No.
hard, cold, IP address facts.
That's the one thing, is that we don't say things without backing them up. See, you may see a lot of these
So
little
this is just off
podcasts
the New
running
York
around.
Times.
We don't do that. Send it to me. I'll put it up on the screen. Or send it to the chat. I'll put it up on the
I'm
screen.
just going to
right
read it
now.
real quick because you have to sign up for it. So this was 2005. So the Supreme Court ruled Monday that the police do not have a constitutional duty to protect a person from harm, or even a woman who has obtained a court-issued protective order against violence from her husband and making the arrest of a mandatory violation. The decision was based upon the opinion of Justice Anton Scalia, John Paul Stevens, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who overturned a ruling by the Federal Appeals Court of Colorado. Basically goes into the chick named Jessica Gonzalez tried to contact Castle Rock police to find an arrest of her strange husband that she had a court order against. They didn't do anything. She got injured or died, and they sued, and that's how it came about. So that's where it came from. So
I'll tell you, listen, this is one thing we got to really talk about. Check out a guy that I look at on YouTube. I check out a guy on YouTube. The name of his deal there on YouTube is called High Desert Community.
Mm-hmm.
Check this guy out on the way how he handles police, how he approaches them, how he's testing them, how he is exercising, flexing his like legal muscle rights. I have nothing but respect for these guys. These guys, I mean, a lot of people will be quick to say these guys ain't got shit better to do and da-da-da, but listen, these guys are out there putting their asses on the line to put knowledge or get some of these power-hungry officers back to ground level.
they're called
guys
First
gotta watch.
Amendment. They're called First Amendment auditors.
They do audits. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Audits, right? But that guy, I love that guy. I love how he talks to the police and handles himself with them and everything.
You know, some of these guys just know their rights and they know the law better than the police do. And I've watched some of these ones that they toy with the police, and I don't think that's right. Like, I don't think that's a right way to go about things.
me and you're
just be a regular human.
We're gonna butt heads about this because I totally think that's how they should handle it.
A power hungry cop who's just trying to power play you. If you know your rights, if you're educated, you can get your way out of it. But dude, a lot of these guys don't really know. Dude, do you know how easy it is to get a cop job right now?
I mean, if you're a chick with a nice looking rack, you're gonna get out of a speeding ticket.
No, do you know how easy, even in your state, because of everything that's been going on with the Black Lives Matter movement and everything. Do you know, dude? Look up how easy it is in your state to get a cop job.
Guys, we're gonna bring him on before we go.
Oh, dude, nice. Bring on the puppy. But dude, even you, Ethan, you could probably become, unless you have some serious felony, you could become a cop real quick.
Nope, I'm a law-abiding citizen that's been a concealed carry permit holder for the last 10 years of my life.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Ethan.
No offense, but where you live, I wouldn't want to be a cop either.
My nephew's actually a sheriff where I live, and I have another nephew that's a fireman.
Bro, I totally respect firemen, big time.
Anything in New York or California should have hazard pay attached to any kind of cop job.
But listen, I want to talk about something obvious that we let the whole show slip through, and nobody has said anything at all. I'm gonna say it. Because somebody's got something hanging new on the wall behind them.
Yeah, how do you get them back on the wall?
And let me tell you, I've been working on the smoking skull here, and I need one. They
really grew on me.
It's I like the way I have.
That old fucker took away my Razor Stallone. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going through it, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. His belt hanging behind. Hey, look it. We both got smoking skulls now. We're like brothers and shit.
Mine's a nickel though.
Oh yeah, you got the nickel.
Nickel and gold.
Dude, it looks gold in this light. In the light that you have it in, it looks gold.
It's the lighting, yeah.
It has to be the lighting because it does look gold.
The way that light hits it.
It does. It does in the camera. It does look gold.
I think that's because of the color of the light.
Yeah, the kitchen light. They're like 3,000 watts, 3,000 K.
Damn.
It's all yellow light.
Yeah, it's like yellowish.
Man, that's how these dudes keep hitting me up in the inbox with them fucking 24 karat plate of gold. They got it in the nice kitchen light.
I don't know if you guys are able to handle all this cuteness, all these viewers.
Oh my! Hold on! No! You get the whole thing, bro.
And this boy gets fed. Look at the belly on this guy.
Look at this dog! Oh my God!
Look at this guy.
There you go. Look at that boy.
Look at that handsome kiddo.
Huh? Oh, good boy. That's a good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Oh, his name is Patches.
Me too.
He looks like a Patches.
Look at him. He's a Merle. This is what you call a Merle Pit. American bully here. Sharp as nails. 5 weeks, guys. You guys give me a monster. Oh,
bro,
you little man.
Look at the baby. He's a good boy.
He's got these beautiful blue little eyes.
Just like a.
Are they gonna? You think they're gonna change?
No, not with Merles. They stay the same. Oh, he's such a handsome man.
Look at him. Dude, he's so
chill. He's already bigger than mine. I'll tell you that right now. This guy is packing.
Dude, this guy is fed. This guy is not. He's not starving.
Like a big old water balloon.
He a big old pup. Look at that pup.
Oh yeah. There's something I want to talk about later on, guys, too, about getting into these breeds. You know they're banning them. They're officially banning them in the UK.
I thought that already happened.
No, they had restrictions, but now they're putting a full-on ban on the breed.
That's bullshit, because in England, that's where they got their name, is nanny dogs.
But UK is so stupid and deluded right now that they're literally serializing kitchen knives.
And even scooters, like that's another thing I want to get into, guys, on the show, because I love electric scooters. I got one that does 40 miles an hour down the street, no problem with a big 300-pounder like me. But even those are like so banned over there. You know what I mean? It's a big no-no, and shit, you know. That's why I hate it when sometimes people talk about the United States not being free like it used to be anymore. It's free. It's just that every time we fuck something up, a new rule kicks in. You know what I mean?
Tonight we packaged up a lot.
We got enough for the carryover for next week too.
We've covered a lot of ground. We've shared a few laughs, and we got Brian Allen, Tony looking like Grindelwald from Masters of the Universe.
What up, BA?
What up, BA? We love you over here. And yes, I'll take that. I don't even care if it's a compliment or not, but it's too goddamn late on a hump day and a Monday.
Since we don't have an intro, we probably don't have an outro.
We definitely don't.
No. So this is the outro. Everybody do a dance. Everybody do a dance.
I'm just gonna do my smooth groove over here. Get my Denzel right here. My Denzel's. My Mac Daddy thing. I'll put a little mint in my mouth and drink some of my cognac.
They look pretty. All right, guys, this is all you get from us. Next week, we'll be back with some more shit. And you know what? We might talk about aliens, Germans, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll get into like the Holocaust. I have no idea. Nobody can ever tell what's going to happen next. But we're going to be back next week.
Platform. It's your voice, guys. This is what the show is about.
So talk to us. Talk to us. Tell us something nice.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. But we're out.